There's the family, and then there's the people that are running the institution. Those are two separate things.
Meghan is not the first to claim that the British royal family is run by shadowy men in grey suits. And recollections may differ about exactly what goes on behind the scenes at Buckingham Palace. But whatever the truth, just who are those hidden courtiers and what do they do? Now, you'd be forgiven for thinking that the Queen is totally in charge of the royal family. Technically, she is, but at 96, Her Majesty has always had help running the firm from her closest family and aides, some of whom wield considerable power, just like you saw in The Crown.
I hope Your Majesty understands the context in which this discreet reconnaissance work was done.
As far as the Queen's heirs, Prince Charles and Prince William are both taking on an increasingly large role in the way that things are run, as the first and second in line to the throne. And it seems they may have more power than ever. Both are believed to have had an instrumental role in sidelining Prince Andrew after his disastrous performance on the BBC's Newsnight. And then there's the well-publicised rift between William and his brother Harry. In the UK, the Queen, as head of state, is politically neutral. But she has a special relationship with the elected Prime Minister. In extreme circumstances, the Queen could theoretically dismiss a Prime Minister, but this hasn't happened since 1834. The Queen's private secretary, Sir Edward Young, is instrumental in managing communication between the monarchy and the government. Sir Edward's department is one of 5 that makes up the royal household. The Lord Chamberlain's office is responsible for organising ceremonial activity or public events like the state opening of Parliament. Then the Master of the Households Department handles everything involved in the official and private entertaining across all of the royal residences. The Privy Purse and Treasurer's Office looks after finances, human resources, and IT. And the Royal Collection Trust is the department responsible for the care of the royal collection. Then the Queen's press secretary is very experienced PR man Donald McCabe, who works for Sir Edward. Charles and Camilla and William and Kate have their own communications secretaries. This was rather a source of friction, though, when Harry and Meghan were leaving their royal duties.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
In 2019, McCabe made a statement on behalf of Buckingham Palace to insist that Netflix's The Crown has no royal endorsement from the royal household. However, an official comment from the Queen's team is a rarity following the long-standing never complain, never explain policy. It is rumoured that Prince William is not a fan of this traditional approach. The private secretary, press secretary, Lord Chamberlain, does anyone really know what actually happens within the royal family? Well, the person who sums it up best is perhaps Angela Kelly, a dock worker's daughter from Liverpool, who is now the Queen's personal assistant. She is the Queen's confidant, friend, and one of her truly trusted aides, who is also, according to some, the Queen's gatekeeper. In a rare interview in 2007, Angela, who has been Her Majesty's dresser and closest aide for 28 years, described their relationship. She said, "We have a lot of fun together. The Queen has a wicked sense of humour and is a great mimic. She can do all accents, including mine. I do think she values my opinion, but she is the one who is in control."